Hello everybody. I just finished my first yoga session here for the week. As you've seen, July is still kind of an up and down month, but it's a month to readjust, to get yourself going and to fully focus on who you truly are. So as I was busy with yoga, as I always do, I receive a lot of information coming through from the angels and about what is happening this week and what I need to talk to you about. First things first, I drew a card now from my Ask the Archangel set, and the card was Archangel Haniel with the moon energy. Now, Archangel Haniel comes to remind us that there's outside influences that does affect how we feel, how we appear, how we act, how we react. And the moon is one of those influences, and as well the movement of the planets. But we also cannot blame it on the moon or on the planets. So it's to work with what we are feeling because of these external energies, and also the people, the fear in the consciousness and what's happening in the consciousness, and to take responsibility for what is your fears and what isn't. So what we need to focus on today is to start with, who am I and where am I within this? I have been guided this past weekend, because I don't know with you, but the full moon and the lunar eclipse on Saturday, that's still lasting now, the full moon, has made me just collapse and sleep. So two of my friends also said they felt that they just had to lie down for the whole day. So we were feeling tired, and this is something that you might feel this whole week, is to still feel that after effects. And remember, when we're feeling tired, it's also the body saying to us, rest, attune to this energy in this way. It's not about doing, it's about receiving and accessing the higher levels through sleep or dreams. I've had very vivid dreams the last couple of weeks and last night as well. Dreams that I remember and that I take notice of to see what the guidance is that I need to receive from that. And if I don't understand completely what the guidance is, I ask the angels to show me throughout the day or the week that I deeply understand the wisdom that I received within my dreams. So the moon energy is very prominent right now still. And remember, the moon energy is the feminine energy. And you all know by now, I've been telling you for weeks and months that we are moving towards this powerful feminine energy and the spiritual energy where we are more in tune with love and really becoming the channels of love on earth. Now, something that was shared with me yesterday by the archangels and was confirmed in my yoga session today that this is what I need to talk about, is as to how we interpret our spiritual energy, our spiritual growth in our own reality. Remember, we've had many lifetimes, and in many of your lifetimes, you have been a yogi or a master or a saint, or much of that has happened to a lot of us. So, but we cannot get stuck in, oh, but in the past life I was that. It's about, but what am I doing now? How am I here to create this within the world now? And what they've reminded me is that in previous lifetimes, through the age of Pisces, we were here to very prominently create our spiritual energy, to connect to our spiritual connections. And we did it in religions and churches and mosques, and however we felt that divine connection, especially within a crowd, singing or praying together. So we've been very able to do that, but we didn't see it as a part of our world. There was this existence of me in the world and me within my spirituality. And that's why a lot of us in previous lifetimes have chosen to go and be a monk or a nun or something where you can separate yourself from the world, from sexuality, from having to create anything, and just focus on your connection with God, the creator, or the creative energy, however you see it. But in this lifetime, we chose to come here, to come and manifest that energy on earth, to completely be the channel of allowing that energy to come through us. And that's also why in Kundalini Yoga, we don't just focus on the upper chakras or energy centers to connect us to spirit. We focus on strengthening the lower chakras as well, so that you have the foundation to hold that spiritual energy, and in order to help create that in the world by your actions, how you act and react in the world. So look towards that very much, very important this week, as to how you create that in the world. How do you hold that energy? It is a time to adapt, to change, but it is a time where you can create this now fully. So be aware of that. Don't get stuck in what you think you should be doing, or who you thought you were, or where you should have been in your life. Keep focusing on where you are. What's my self-balance? Get to know yourself and present that to the world. My book, My Naked Soul, Exploring the Soul, the True Self, is still on discount this month for everybody in South Africa. This book will help you to focus on what you need to let go in order to have that foundation to receive the joy and to spread it in this world. To get to know your true self, your true talents, and to let go of everything that we've been taught through the age of Pisces, and now to transcend that in the age of Aquarius, to live that in the world. And in a very realistic way. This is what we need to do. Focus on your connection to the divine this week, and focus on how you can receive that information and how to be that within peace and love in the world. Take good care of yourself. I see there's somebody at the gate. I'll see you soon.